After 60, many men notice a quiet change that slowly creeps into their daily life. You wake up in the morning, stretch your arms, yet something inside feels heavier, slower, and less reliable than before. The energy that once arrived naturally now feels distant. The spark of your masculine health no longer shows up as easily. For many men, this decline becomes a hidden shadow, stealing confidence, draining vitality, and leaving mornings without the strength that used to define them. Now imagine if the answer to this problem was not in a pill, not in an expensive treatment, but in a simple white powder that has been sitting in your kitchen all along: baking soda. A harmless-looking ingredient used for cooking or cleaning, may hold an unexpected connection to restoring balance inside your body. According to Harvard Medical School, hidden acidosis and low-grade inflammation are among the quiet reasons why male hormones collapse after 60. When corrected, the body can naturally begin to support circulation and stimulate a gentle testosterone boost. If you are over 60, and have ever felt these silent changes, share your age in the comments and subscribe to join this journey. After the age of 60, many men believe that feeling tired, losing strength, or struggling with male health is simply the cost of aging. Yet the truth is more complex. What you experience is not only age, but a combination of changes in the body that quietly accelerate over time. These changes affect your hormone balance, your circulation, and even the way your prostate and urinary system respond. When you were in your 20s or 30s, your body produced testosterone steadily and abundantly. This hormone shaped your energy, your muscles, and your confidence. It was the foundation of your male vitality. Blood vessels were flexible. Nitric oxide was produced easily, and circulation flowed freely. That is why mornings felt light, strong, and reliable. But after 60, this entire system begins to slow down. Your body does not stop working, but it works less efficiently. One of the main reasons is the gradual decline of the Leydig cells, the small factories inside your testes that produce testosterone. Over decades, stress, poor sleep, heavy meals at night, and hidden inflammation quietly damage their function. As testosterone decreases, your energy becomes unstable, your mood heavier, and your physical response less predictable. Alongside this decline, blood vessels stiffen, making it harder for circulation to reach every part of your body. Your prostate and urinary tract also become more sensitive, sometimes leading to discomfort, frequent nighttime urination, or pressure in the lower abdomen. Another overlooked factor is metabolic slowdown. After 60, digestion and nutrient absorption are less efficient. Even if you eat enough, your body may fail to extract the minerals and vitamins required to keep hormone production steady. Zinc, vitamin D, and omega-3 fatty acids are all critical for maintaining testosterone. Yet many older men are quietly deficient without even knowing it. Finally, the stress hormone cortisol often remains elevated in older adults, especially those who carry lifelong tension or irregular sleep. Cortisol directly blocks testosterone, creating a cycle where the very hormone that supports energy and vitality is suppressed by constant stress. Understanding these factors helps you see that a testosterone boost is not only about reversing age, but about correcting the hidden imbalances that grow stronger with time. The good news is that your body still carries the ability to recover when supported correctly. And one surprisingly simple tool, often overlooked, may help you restore balance where it matters most. Most men rarely think about the inner environment of their blood. You may check your blood pressure, your sugar levels, or even your cholesterol, but very few ever consider whether the body has become too acidic. This quiet condition, called low-grade acidosis, often shows up after 60, and it can slowly drain your strength without obvious warning signs. Inside your body, the balance of pH is like a hidden scale. The blood normally stays within a very narrow range between 7.35 and 7.45. When the balance shifts even slightly toward the acidic side, enzymes that produce testosterone lose their efficiency. This means the tiny cells responsible for your hormone balance no longer perform their duty at full power. The result is less testosterone, slower recovery, and weaker vitality. Low-grade acidosis also harms your circulation. Acidic blood irritates the lining of your blood vessels, called endothelial cells. When irritated, these cells stop producing enough nitric oxide, the compound that allows blood vessels to relax and open. Without nitric oxide, circulation weakens, and oxygen-rich blood fails to reach the areas that define your male vitality. Over time, this leads to fatigue, unstable mood, and a quiet loss of energy. Why does this happen more often after 60? Part of the answer lies in lifestyle. Diets heavy in red meat, fried foods, coffee, and carbonated drinks all leave an acidic residue inside the body. Slower metabolism with age means your kidneys and lungs cannot neutralize acid as effectively as before. Add to this the common habit of eating late at night, and your body spends hours in a state of imbalance while you sleep. The problem is made worse by inflammation. Acidic conditions act like fuel for silent inflammation in your tissues. This type of inflammation does not cause sharp pain, but it weakens your muscles, stiffens your joints, and interrupts hormone production day after day. The dangerous part is that low-grade acidosis rarely causes obvious symptoms. You may not feel sick, but your energy keeps dropping. Your mornings grow heavier, and your confidence slowly fades. By the time you notice the changes, the imbalance has already been present for years. The encouraging truth is that restoring pH balance is possible. And once it happens, your body naturally begins to support circulation and hormone function again. This is where a simple kitchen ingredient, familiar to every household, quietly steps into the spotlight as an unexpected ally. For many people, baking soda is nothing more than a kitchen helper. You use it to bake cakes, to keep the fridge fresh, or to clean stubborn stains around the house. Yet hidden inside this simple white powder is a property that can quietly influence the deepest systems of your body. After 60, when testosterone declines and circulation weakens, baking soda may become a silent ally in restoring balance. The secret lies in its natural alkalinity. Baking soda, also known as sodium bicarbonate, is a mild alkaline compound. When dissolved in water and taken correctly, it can help neutralize excess acidity in the blood by supporting the body in returning closer to the ideal pH range. It reduces the silent inflammation that blocks hormone production. This small shift can reactivate the enzymes that stimulate testosterone, allowing your body to regain part of the energy it seemed to have lost. Scientific observations support this effect. Research noted in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition suggests that gentle alkalization helps older adults maintain muscle function and reduce chronic inflammation, since muscle and hormone production are closely linked. Creating an alkaline environment may support a natural testosterone boost. While baking soda is not a drug and not a miracle, it creates a setting inside the body where recovery becomes possible. Another benefit is its effect on circulation. Acidic conditions damage the lining of blood vessels, but baking soda helps protect endothelial cells by reducing irritation. When the lining of your vessels is calmer, nitric oxide is produced more efficiently. This means better relaxation of the arteries, improved blood flow, and stronger delivery of oxygen and nutrients to the areas of the body that depend on them most. Many men report that after using baking soda responsibly, they feel lighter in the morning, less fatigued during the day, and more confident about their health. What makes baking soda even more valuable is its simplicity. It is affordable, accessible in every grocery store, and does not rely on complex prescriptions. Yet, like any tool, it must be used with care. The wrong dosage or timing can reduce its benefits and create unnecessary stress on the kidneys. Used wisely, however, it can become part of a broader lifestyle that protects hormone balance, circulation, and energy. The next step is to understand exactly how to use it. A formula so simple you can prepare it tomorrow morning may help you experience these benefits safely. Knowing that baking soda can support hormone balance and circulation is one thing, but understanding exactly how to use it is what makes the real difference. Many men over 60 are curious about natural solutions, yet they often make the mistake of either using too much or using it at the wrong time. The key is not in drinking plain powder, but in preparing a safe, simple, and effective morning formula. Here is a method I have seen help many older men regain clarity, energy, and confidence. The ingredients are straightforward. Take 1/4 of a teaspoon of food-grade baking soda, which is about 1 gram. Add it to 200 milliliters of warm water, not hot, just enough to feel comfortable when drinking, to enhance the effect. Add 1 teaspoon of pure honey or a few thin slices of fresh ginger. Stir well until the mixture is smooth. The timing is just as important as the preparation. Drink this mixture in the morning on an empty stomach, about 20 minutes before breakfast. This is when your digestive system is clear, your liver and kidneys are ready to respond, and your body can absorb the alkalizing effect most efficiently. Avoid taking it immediately after a heavy meal, since that can lead to bloating and indigestion. You should also avoid drinking it every single day. Baking soda contains sodium, and when consumed without breaks, it can build up and put unnecessary strain on the kidneys. A safe rhythm is 3 to 4 times per week. This gives your body enough exposure to feel the benefits while still allowing time to reset. Why honey or ginger? Both ingredients have natural anti-inflammatory properties that protect the stomach lining and improve circulation. Honey stabilizes blood sugar and provides quick energy. Ginger warms the body, supports digestion, and improves nerve signaling related to male vitality. Together with baking soda, they form a gentle but powerful combination that older bodies tolerate well. I once guided a patient named John, age 67, who had been dealing with constant fatigue and restless sleep. For 3 weeks he followed this formula every other day, combined with lighter dinners and a consistent sleep routine. Slowly, he reported waking up with more energy, sleeping longer at night, and feeling a quiet return of control over his body. The change was not dramatic overnight, but it was steady and noticeable. This recipe is not a miracle cure, but it can serve as a foundation. Think of it as a spark that helps your body remember how to restore balance. For men over 60, even a small adjustment like this can set the stage for a natural testosterone boost and a brighter start to the day. A recipe alone will not bring lasting change. Many men try baking soda for a short while, notice a small difference, and then stop or expect too much. The truth is that the benefits of baking soda depend on how you use it and how you live around it. Think of it not as a magic solution, but as part of a rhythm. To make the results last, there are 3 golden principles you must follow. The first principle is, do not overuse it. Even though baking soda feels safe and natural, it still contains sodium. Taking it every day without breaks can overload your body, disrupt electrolytes, and create unnecessary strain on the kidneys. The safest approach is to use it in cycles. For example, 7 to 10 days of use followed by 3 to 4 days of rest. This rhythm allows your body to respond positively and prevents tolerance from building up. It is better to be consistent in moderation than to be aggressive and lose the benefit. The second principle is to support baking soda with a healthy biological rhythm. Baking soda will not create lasting results if your daily habits fight against it. Sleep before 10 p.m., eat light in the evening, and move your body gently in the morning. These small adjustments stabilize your endocrine system and help your hormones respond naturally. Imagine drinking baking soda in the morning but staying up past midnight every night. The effect will quickly fade. When your body clock works with the formula, you create the conditions for a real testosterone boost. The third principle is to combine it with nutrition that supports testosterone. Hormones are built from the nutrients you consume. Without zinc, vitamin D, omega-3 fatty acids, and antioxidants, your body cannot produce hormones efficiently. Foods like boiled eggs, fatty fish, avocados, and nuts provide the raw materials that your body needs. When combined with baking soda, they become perfect partners. Baking soda reduces the silent inflammation, while nutrition provides the building blocks. Together, they allow your body to repair and strengthen itself. These three principles may sound simple, but they are the foundation. Many men make the mistake of focusing on just one piece, like drinking baking soda daily, while ignoring their sleep, diet, and lifestyle. The result is frustration and disappointment. But when you follow these principles together, you notice steady, long-lasting improvements. Your mornings feel lighter, your energy becomes more reliable, and your confidence slowly returns. Remember, baking soda is the key that unlocks the door, but your habits are what keep the door open. When you respect the balance between remedy and lifestyle, you create a path not just for short-term change, but for a healthier, stronger future. Evening is often the most overlooked part of a man's day, yet it may carry the greatest power for recovery. After 60, your body no longer bounces back as quickly as before, which means every habit in the evening can either support or block your hormone renewal. The hours between 8 and 9 p.m. are considered by many researchers as the golden window when the body prepares to restore balance. During this time, your parasympathetic nervous system begins to take control. Heart rate slows, blood pressure eases, and the body gets ready for repair. If you overload yourself with heavy dinners, late-night television, or scrolling through a bright screen, you disrupt this process and prevent testosterone from being rebuilt. But if you treat this time with care, you create the environment your hormones need to recover naturally. Simple habits make a big difference. Keep your evening meal light, avoid greasy or acidic foods, and give your digestion space to rest. Lower the lights in your home, reduce noise, and let your mind calm down. Even 5 minutes of deep breathing, prayer, or quiet meditation can shift your body into a healing state. For men with cold feet at night, keeping them warm helps circulation and signals safety to the nervous system. These small actions may look unimportant, but together they create a foundation. When your evenings are peaceful, your nights are restorative. And when nights are restorative, mornings once again feel light, energetic, and steady. This is why protecting your evening hours is one of the most valuable steps for a natural testosterone boost after 60. Morning is the moment your body naturally prepares for activity. And after 60, this window becomes even more important. Studies in endocrinology show that between 5:30 and 7:30 a.m., testosterone levels reach their daily peak. If you support your body during this time, you can amplify that natural rise and set the tone for the rest of your day. The first step is to expose yourself to natural light soon after waking. Sunlight signals your brain to lower melatonin and restart the hypothalamic pituitary testicular axis, the pathway that drives hormone production. Even 10 minutes by a window or a short walk outside can activate this system. Next, awaken your circulation gently. A few deep breaths, stretches, or light movements help your heart pump stronger and send oxygen throughout the body. These simple actions remind your system that it is time to be alert and energetic. This is also the perfect moment for the warm glass of baking soda with honey or ginger. On an empty stomach, the mixture supports digestion, reduces silent inflammation, and provides a gentle alkalizing effect. Many older men who adopt this ritual describe feeling clearer in their mind, lighter in their body, and more confident about their health. Take Vincent, a 72-year-old man who practiced this for 10 days. He reported that mornings became sharper, his sleep more refreshing, and his masculine energy quietly returned. The change was steady, not dramatic, but it restored his sense of control by combining natural light movement, and the simple morning drink. You give your body the signal to strengthen its rhythm. This alignment allows you to enjoy a natural testosterone boost each day after 60. Looking back, you can see that baking soda is not a miracle, but it can be a meaningful tool by gently restoring pH balance, reducing silent inflammation, and supporting circulation. It creates the right conditions for your hormones to function more effectively. For men over 60, even a small adjustment like a morning drink can open the door to renewed vitality. Still, the real secret is not in the powder itself, but in the way you live each day. The evening habits that prepare your body for rest, the morning routines that awaken energy, and the nutrition that provides raw materials all work together with baking soda. When combined, these choices protect your prostate, your urinary system, and your overall male health in a way that pills or quick fixes never can. You do not need to change your entire life overnight. All it takes is a simple first step, repeated with care, to build momentum toward strength and confidence. Tomorrow morning, when you reach for that glass, remind yourself that you are choosing balance, not just for today, but for the years ahead. If this message speaks to you, share your age in the comments and subscribe to continue this journey toward lasting health and a natural testosterone boost.